Perfect. Good morning. Never know how the technology is going to work day by day. So my connection is not great today. I apologize if there are any issues with streaming, but this will be a guided meditation, about 30 minutes this morning. So all you need to do is come to a comfortable seat. That could be cross-legged with a cushion or a yoga block. Could be seated in an office chair or your couch. That would be perfect. But upright is generally best, just so you can stay alert and awake. So find that comfortable seated position and then close your eyes down and resolve to drop everything. And just take a few deep breaths to start. And then let all effort go. And just allow your breath to come and go on its own. And at first you can notice the sensations of sitting. So the pressure and feeling of whatever it is you're resting on. Try to notice this with your felt sense of your body. The texture, the temperature. You're leaning to one side or the other, or if you feel balanced, and know that you don't need to change anything. We're simply becoming more aware. You might notice the temperature of the air on your skin. The feeling of your clothing as it rests on your body. You can notice all the sounds around you. And just let them come and go without becoming attached or trying to hold on. Just for a moment, scan your body, see if there's anywhere you're holding onto tension, gripping, or clenching. And see if you can begin to soften and let go. So while your posture remains upright, your muscles can stay relaxed. And if there's any lingering tension, allow it to be there. There's nothing to force here. And bring your attention back to the sensation of your breath. So just follow your breath as it moves in and out of your body. And it really doesn't matter if your breath is shallow or deep. It feels easy or strained. Accept yourself however it is that you show up today. But notice where it is you feel your breath in your body most distinctly. For some people, it's right at the tip of their nose. Feeling the cool air as it comes in and the warm air as it leaves. or it could be the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. And don't worry about striving or trying to control your breath in any way. There's no right or wrong here. Just see what happens all on its own. See if you can notice the raw sensation of each breath as it comes and goes. Our breath is the most simple gateway to the meditative state. It's something we always have with us no matter what. And it gives our mind something to focus on, and more importantly, unites our mind with our physical body. And when a thought appears, just pay attention to that thought. And you might get curious and ask, was there a thinker, or did the thought just appear on its own? And gradually, over time, with practice, we can begin to notice our thought waves appearing and disappearing, just like waves in the ocean, without needing to get stuck or really sucked into one. So when a thought appears, just notice it, and then go back to resting as that space between thoughts. And you can bring your focus back to your breath. Continue to pay attention to each breath. But see if you can notice your shoulders soften down away from your ears. And start to become more aware of your breath in your back body. Still just noticing inhales and exhales. And then see if you can feel your breath in both the front and the back of your body all at once. The practice of meditation is not really trying to gain anything. We're simply letting go of distractions. Practice staying completely open and aware, simply waiting to notice the next thought or sensation or sound that appears. If it helps you to focus on the breath, you can put a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, just noticing even more the raw sensations. And then shift your awareness, allow it to become really broad and expansive, and notice all the sounds around you. Notice a passing car or plane, the wind or birds, the rustling of leaves, the sounds of your home. Just welcome it all, become really open, let your senses expand. And just let everything come and go at its own time without holding on, without trying to make it last longer or make it go away. And just rest as that background in which all these other sensations arise. Notice as much detail as you can, sounds near and far. And inevitably, at some point, we all get distracted by a thought or a story. So when that happens, just notice it and then come back to your present awareness, either focusing on your breath, your body, or that sense of just noticing what you can notice. So that can include those sounds as well. If there are any emotions that arise, try to notice them as patterns of energy or sensation in your body. Where is it that you feel that? How did you know that it was even there in the first place? And even if a difficult emotion or sensation arises, can you still just Observe it as raw sensation. Can you just rest in it without needing to make it go away? But just simply sit and breathe instead. Over time, we can tend to ourselves and our emotions with the same compassion that a mother might tend to a child. Just holding that loving space for whatever is there without labeling ourselves, without judging ourselves, without hurrying to make whatever it is go away. I can't remember who said it, but I often think of this quote in meditation: I destroy my enemies by making them my friends. And so the goal of meditation is to remain our same sense of balance, equanimity, and clarity in both comfort and discomfort, in times of pleasure or challenge. Can we soften our resistance and instead remain completely open and aware? So just for now, let go of everything, begin as if we're starting over, and just start to notice your breath. Follow each inhale from beginning to end. And stay just as present for each exhale. And in the times where your mind feels really busy, you can count your breath in and allow your exhales to be of equal length. You can silently count to yourself. And whatever the duration of your inhale is, count the same for your exhale. And for the final few moments, we'll do a practice that I find really helpful in times of anxiety because it gives us something to do with our hands. So this is from the Kundalini tradition of yoga. We'll use a mantra, sa, ta, na, ma. And that is putting us in touch with the bigger perspective of the cyclical nature of life from birth, life, death, and rebirth. And it's also helping us to remember who we really are. So the mantra Sat Nam translates to my name is truth. So getting in touch with who we really are beneath all the expectations, and reconnecting with our inner spirit, our soul, and what that is asking from us in any given moment. So we're going to use the hands. I really love this as a meditation. Again, it gives the mind something to focus on. And so for sa, you'll touch thumb to pinky. Ta, touch the ring finger. Na, touch the middle finger. Ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. So you can just rest your hands in your lap here. I'll see if we can see it. Back. And so you'll just hear the chant mentally right between your brows. And then hear sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, sa, ta, na, sa, ta. And just continue silently in your own mind at your own pace. Completely focus on the sensation of tapping each finger and hearing the mantra in your mind. If you get distracted and you need to start over, start over. Sa, ta, na, ma. sa, ta, na, ma. Come to stillness, rest your thumb and your first finger together. And just take a couple deep breaths. So that's all for our practice today. Congratulate yourself for the discipline of showing up, for the effort to keep your mind present. And if you'd like, you can set an intention for the rest of your day, perhaps to just find a pause. You could set a reminder for yourself on your phone. There's a practice of carrying a small rock or special object that whenever you touch it in your pocket, it's a reminder just to take a deep breath. Come back to this place of clear observation. But otherwise, you can bring your hands together at your heart center. We'll take a full round of breath and seal our practice with one Om, the sound that connects us to all things. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let go. Fill up the lungs. The light, the wholeness in me honors and bows down to the light and the wholeness in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this morning's practice. There's no need to judge whether it went good or bad. There's no right or wrong way to do meditation. It's simply a practice, seeing if we can let go of those mental distractions. So I'll see you again next week. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, or share with friends and family. Until next time, namaste.